Hi everyone, it's Dawn. Welcome back to my channel. So I hope you're all doing well. I am doing well. I am getting my house ready for my son and daughter's graduation parties this coming weekend. My husband and I got the yard all in order. We cleaned out our garage. We're doing everything to get the outside ready. We ordered a tent and we got our cake and we got the catering, and we've just been busy getting everything ready for this graduation party that we're hosting. So that's been good. And the weather has been beautiful here. I hope that you're enjoying beautiful weather wherever you are. So in my last video that I did, I had talked about a concealer from the drugstore that I think is absolutely fantastic. And whenever I use it, it makes my under eye look incredible. And I feel like it makes my under eye look good even when I'm not using it, if I'm using it consistently. And I don't know, there's just some sort of magic about it and I can't figure out what it is in the ingredient list. But whenever I talk about it on my channel, I always get a few of you who say that you've tried it and you absolutely agree with me. And I mentioned that. So one of you came on and said that you tried it and that you absolutely agree with it too. My friend, my subscriber friend, Diana. So thank you for telling me that. And then I had been reviewing some blushes that I recently purchased that are being really hyped right now on TikTok and Instagram. They're newer to the market. And one of you came on and asked me if I thought another brand of blush was better. And the minute you asked me that, I thought, absolutely, the quality doesn't hold a candle to this other one. And even though I really like this new product, if you were to purchase one of these blushes, I would recommend the other. So it got me thinking about videos that tell you, don't buy this instead. And I love those videos because there are so many makeup and skincare products on the market and it's very overwhelming. I love looking at products and comparing colors and comparing ingredients and trying new products because I'm a product junkie and I've always been. So it's sort of like my job or my hobby. So I love these videos because I don't mind taking the time to do that. So I put together some products. Some I have mentioned to you before, but they're definitely worth mentioning again. And some of them are new to the market. Some have been around for a while. Some are drugstore products. Some are high-end products. But I'm going to tell you about 5 or 6 products that I would say buy this and not that. So I just want to share these products to help you with the process of shopping for makeup. If you get overwhelmed when you're in the store and you're parting with your hard-earned money and you're trying to make a choice. And sometimes with the drugstore, we'll just go ahead and make a choice because we think it's not that expensive, but you can't really return a lot of drugstore products. I think you can if you get them from Ulta, but like if you've opened a product and used it, I know at my Walgreens, they don't take it back. I don't even try anymore because so many places won't take it back. Anyways, but high-end, you can get them at Sephora and Ulta and they'll always take them back, no questions asked, but still more money that you're parting with. So the whole process can be confusing, to say the least. So I wanted to make this video and help make that process a little bit easier by sharing some products that I really love, that I would really recommend, that might help you make an informed decision when you're parting with your hard-earned money. So let's just jump in and get started. Okay, the first product I want to share with you is the blushes from Rare Beauty, and these are the new blushes. They're the luminous blushes, and I have 2 of them because when I purchased the first one, I loved it so much that I went and got a second one, and this one is called Happy and this one is called Joy. And if you watch me, you know that I usually like to get whatever blushes I'm wearing in pink and like peach because they go with whatever makeup I'm wearing on my face generally. And this is what they look like. And I'm gonna swatch Happy. They're really buildable and they're pretty pigmented too. As you can see, they're really luminous. There's a lot of luminosity to it, but I don't find it to be stroby. And when I reviewed these, some of you said that you found them to be a little too luminous on like your fine lines and wrinkles. And I can see that because it does have quite a bit of sheen to it. I don't even think the camera's picking up just how much sheen. Really pretty though. And it kind of has a little bit of a shade shift to it. It's like this really beautiful pink, but it almost has like a little bit of a lavender shift. And then the other one that I have is Joy, which is the peachy version. And this is the one I really like. it's really pretty. It just is so like pretty for that summertime look, but it's very sheeny, as you can see. The other thing that I've noticed as I've been using these is, as you can see, there's like a lot of, see that? You can see like, it's almost like little pocks in it. This one too. That when I'm using them, they're very, very soft and they are velvety, but they can crumble. They're very, very soft. And when I looked on the website and was reading about them, that was like one of the chief complaints. People say that keep it in your vanity drawer, be very careful, they crack and crumble. And that was a big complaint. And I can see that. Mine haven't cracked or crumbled. I have been careful with them. I wouldn't dream of taking these on vacation with me because God forbid I should drop one off the vanity or in my makeup case, it somehow got broken. That would be a really big mess. They're really pretty and I do recommend them because I do enjoy them, but I've got a better product and these have been around for a long time and these are way better. These are about the same price point. So it's not like it's gonna save you any money, but the quality that you're getting for the money is amazing. And they are the MAC mineralized blushes. And these are the ones that one of you asked me about if I thought these were better than the Rare Beauty. And the second I read that comment, I answered you and said, absolutely yes. The quality doesn't hold a candle to the Rare Beauty. And so I'm going to take a similar color to Happy, and this is called Dainty. It's one of my favorites, and that's what it looks like. And that's Happy from Rare Beauty. And the first thing I want to say is they do not crumble at all. They are baked mineralized blushes and they are not crumbly nor dusty, and they are very buildable, velvety, almost creamy, but they are not a cream. When you apply them like a powder, they look kind of creamy. I'm wearing this one today, and I just take my blush brush and just kind of pounce it on my cheek. You can build them up. They don't have too much luminosity to them, but they do have luminosity. And so this is Dainty, and I'm gonna put next to Happy. And I hope you can see this doesn't have the shift, which I don't know, I kind of like that more, because this can almost look on my fair skin a little bit like a bruise because of that slight purple shift to it, where this is like just a true, really pretty pink for the summertime. I even like this one in the winter time because it really brightens up my face. I've had several of these and I will continue to buy this one. This is one of my favorite blushes of all time. And then I also have Love Thing. It's Love Thang, T-H-A-N-K, and this looks like that, rosy. You just need a light touch. If you're using your blush brush and not your finger, it'll go on with a light touch and then you can build it up. But they have this pretty shift in luminosity to them, but they're not too luminous. So they don't accentuate fine lines or wrinkles or anything like that. And this one is called Happy Go Rosy. So these are the three that I have in my summer circulation. And I don't know if you can tell, but even on my hand, you can tell the quality just looks better. These look almost like a little bit, I don't know, like that cheap kind of like, I'm going clubbing and I really want like to have that sheen on my skin. And these just look like sophisticated. They are so long wearing. They are longer wearing than the Rare Beauty ones. These are great. I do touch them up a little bit after I work out, but these I never have to. So I wanted to share with you the MAC mineralized blushes instead of the Rare Beauty luminous blushes if you're making a choice. They're both great. I mean, you won't be disappointed really with either, but if you've got to make a choice, go with the MAC. Okay, in my last video, I did a Get Ready With Me, and I was reviewing a product in that Get Ready With Me that I've talked to you about on my channel before. And when I used it in that video, I said that this particular concealer does something to my under eye that just makes it look better. I can't figure out what it is because I can't see anything in the ingredient list that would be doing that, but I feel like when I use it, it just does something. Like my under eye feels tighter, everything feels brighter, but it also looks fantastic whenever I wear it. And when I made that video, I said, I hope they haven't discontinued it because I hadn't needed to purchase a new one in a while because I have it in backups. But you absolutely can still get it pretty much everywhere. Superstores, Ulta, your grocery store. It's made by CoverGirl, and it is the True Blend, this one with the white and black lid. And whenever I review this on my channel, I say what I just said, that it just does something to my under eye. And I always get 1 or 2 of you that comes back and says that you've tried it and you absolutely agree and that you get hooked on this. And I talked about it in my last video, and sure enough, a couple of you came back. My subscriber friend Diana is one of them that comes to mind, and she said she went out and got it and absolutely agrees and got it in backups because she really likes it a lot. It goes on like a cream, and then it's kind of like, I don't know, like a velvety texture when you apply it, and it blends so smoothly. It never creases. I don't know if it's waterproof because I work out in it and I get sweaty, but it doesn't sweat off or drip off. It's super long wearing. It's made in the USA. It's made in the USA. It says on here, made in the USA with foreign parts. I think some of the containers might be foreign parts. But anyways, this is what it looks like. And I would recommend purchasing this instead of the Tarte Shape Tape. I have the Shape Tape in the regular formula, which is too drying for my under eye. I always give it to my daughter. Like, I haven't purchased it in a while. I don't think I have it anymore. I think I gave it to my daughter, but I purchased the Ultra Creamy, and I like this one more, but I like this way more than I like this. And this is like $8 or $9, and this is like $30. It just really brightens up my under eye. It seems to make everything seem tighter. You know how when you're my age, I'm 55, and you're getting like a little bit of sagging here? It's almost like you can see where it's starting to sag. This kind of blends it out and blurs it so nicely. But I feel like, and it could be like a placebo effect, that even when I'm not wearing it, if I've been wearing this consistently, my under eye just seems to look better to me. I don't know if it's because this makes my under eye look so great when I'm wearing it during the day that I just feel really more confident about my under eye area. So I don't know, but I would really recommend trying this if you haven't. It's affordable. It's easily accessible, and I think it's better than the very, very popular Tarte Shape Tape. So that's another product I'd recommend. Okay, the next product is a very popular setting powder from makeup artists, and I purchased this product a couple of times already, and I absolutely love it. It's made by Makeup Forever, and it's the HD setting powder, and it has silica in it, which is very light diffusing and blurring, and it gives your makeup just this flawless effect, a little bit luminous, but definitely not overly so. And I guess that I wouldn't even really call it luminous, but I definitely would not call it matte. I would call it like a skin-like finish with a slight sheen. But the goal is that when you photograph with this powder on, you're gonna look amazing in photos. And this has been my go-to anytime I have a wedding or a graduation or event. Even if I'm at my own home and having people over and we might take a photo or two, this is a go-to for that. But I have a dupe for it, and it is the e.l.f. HD powder. e.l.f. has repackaged their products. They don't have the black top anymore. I think they have a pink top, but it's still the exact same product. And this is the HD powder, not to be confused with the Halo Glow powder, which I love too. But this has silica in it as well, which I think is the ingredient that makes them HD. And it just blurs your skin perfectly, and it diffuses light. So even if I don't want to wear a powder on my face, I will use this on my concealer brush and just kind of set my under eye with it. And it will not give you that flashback in photos where sometimes when you wear a powder, we've all seen those celebrity photos online where they show the light reflecting off of their powder and it looks like it's not blended, and it really is. It's just not the right powder for photos. But this is my go-to when I want my skin to look really diffused and flawless. and I really like it a lot. The reason I don't use it every single day is that I do really like the e.l.f. Halo Glow, which just makes my skin look very luminous on the daily, but I wouldn't wear that one in photos. Definitely check out the HD powders for that, and I would recommend trying the e.l.f. HD setting powder. And if you want to spend money, then get the Makeup Forever one, but this is definitely a dupe for the Makeup Forever. It's a fraction of the cost, it's easily accessible, and it gives you the same effect and looks wonderful in photos. So definitely buy this and not this. Okay, the next product is a favorite product of mine. My daughter loves them too. The name might scare you a little bit if you've never tried these, but don't be scared, and I'll tell you why. This is the Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow. My daughter loves the pinkish one. I can't remember what that one is called. I think it's Aura, and I have mine in the shade Ray. They also have a copper one. There aren't a lot at Sephora, but if you check on the Hourglass website, I think they have all the shades. And this is what it looks like. It's a little pot, and it has this little plunger because it isn't like the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize where it's a cream. These go on as a powder, but they blend in like a cream. And even though it's called glitter eyeshadow, it isn't glittery. So let's apply it. See what I mean? There's no pieces of glitter. I think the word glitter might scare people off from trying this, but it's absolutely beautiful. And look, that's how it looks. Since it is a powdery product that kind of goes on as a cream, it has this little thing to kind of press it back down when you're done and then put the top on. And these are so beautiful. When I first started trying these, I made a video about luxury makeup products are worth the money, and this is definitely worth the money. But I do have a dupe, which makes it not worth the money anymore. And I did talk about the dupe on my channel before, but it's been a long time, so I thought I would share it with you again. And the dupe is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Eyeshadow in Amber Rush, and this is waterproof and it's long wearing. They both claim to be very, very long wearing, and they really are. I feel like they're waterproof too. I take them off with makeup remover. And so this product is packaged exactly the same. So you've got the lid, you take it off, you've got the little plunger, and then there's your product. And this is what Amber Rush looks like. And I'm gonna swatch it next to Ray from Hourglass. And it's slightly bronzier, I think. But as you can see, no glitter. It blends out like an absolute dream, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, but I do also have another shade in the outer corner to deepen it up and give contrast, and this one is in the shade Bronzed Taupe. And again, this is what it looks like. This is the Bronzed Taupe. And I like to wear it with this Amber Rush because I feel like the contrast is really pretty. And when you wear this one alone, it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in the shade Oyster. I have it, so let's swatch it. Okay, this is another product that I love. This is the Eyes to Mesmerize by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in the shade Oyster Pearl, and this is the Bronze Taupe. You can see they look very similar. This is the powder that goes on like a cream, but this is a cream. So they're not exact dupes because this is definitely a cream, but look at that. So pretty. So if you have been wanting to try the Eyes to Mesmerize in Oyster Pearl, get the L'Oreal Infallible in 890 Bronzed Taupe instead. And if you've been wanting the Hourglass in Ray, you could try Amber Rush from the L'Oreal Infallible. Check them out. This is probably the product that I'm most excited about in this particular video of products. Okay, I'm gonna do one more product, and this is the 6th product, and then I'll stop here, and I can always make another video because I have so many products I wanna share with you. This is the Hoola from Benefit. You all know about this product, I think. If you don't, let me know. I'll be surprised. This gets hyped all over YouTube. It still does. It's like a bronzer, contour, and I have mine in the original Hoola shade, and I really like this bronzer. It's like a cooler toned bronzer, and it's in a powder form, and it's really flattering on my fair skin. And that's what that looks like. See, it's not too tan, so I can wear it with my fair skin, just blend it in. I actually don't have any bronzer on today, so maybe I'll put some on while I'm talking to you guys. But I would tell you to purchase this other product instead because it's really, really nice. It's affordable, it's long wearing, it claims to give you 24 hours of wear. And again, this one is from the L'Oreal Infallible range, and this is the Fresh Wear Infallible Bronzer. And I think I have mine in the latest shade. I have mine in the shade 250 Light. Okay, that makes sense. And it does have a little mirror down here, which is kind of nice if you like a mirror. And this is a little bit lighter than the Hoola bronzer. I think they may have one that's darker, but I always go for the light. I think I purchased this in the winter and I needed a light. And this is even cooler than the Hoola, but it has like sort of like that taupey-ness to it that is really, really good on fair skin. And if you have my coloring or light coloring and just want to bronze, you could even like contour with it, obviously, if you want to, but it just looks really natural. And it looks like I've been in the sun and I don't look quite so pasty, as you can see. So I would say try the L'Oreal Infallible. This comes in several shades and it's really long wearing. It goes on like silk. It's not overly powdery. It does seem blurring. The quality is every bit as good as the Hoola. So save yourself some money and go with the L'Oreal Infallible. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you have these products? Have you tried these products? Do you agree with my assessment of these products? Let me know if you have any dupes that you would recommend for us to try. And if you like this video, don't forget to like because it helps me know what kind of videos you want to see. And you can also let me know down in the comment section because I love interacting with you. I hope that you have a blessed and beautiful day. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll see you soon.